This is a ZVT against some guy named Pegasus. I have no idea who that is. I haven't seen him before. There was a Korean player in Brood War named Pegasus LT. He was never particularly good. Probably not him though. Kingdom's not a particularly good 2-Rex map, but it's never an impossibility. That is something to watch out for. Cloud Kingdom's actually a pretty weird map in general for ZVT. I know a lot of players from both races dislike it. It's actually one of Stefano's least favorite maps for the matchup. I don't particularly like it either, but a lot of Terrans I talk to despise it. So, very weird map. It's very stylistic. It's very good for timing attacks because the central high ground lets you attack any of the likely 4th bases. So that gives Terran pretty good timing attacks. However, if Zerg gets the Broodlords, then you park the Broodlord Corruptor Infestor army off the central high ground and you just hit expansions from above. Also very powerful. So I've seen no command center, no scout just yet, and that came in from an angle, so it looks like he is 2-Rexing. Yep. I 16 cooled, so that's unideal. However, he seems to be pretty bad, and I've caught it in time. And I am saving Larva, so I'm probably going to be okay. If I can catch his Marine out here, that'd be amazing. Okay, yeah, his bunker hasn't started yet, so I just need to put up a Spine Crawler and I'll win. It's really weird to send that many SCVs, but to only have the 1 Marine. Generally, if you send that many SCVs, it's pretty hard all in. And then you don't want to hit until there's already 3 Marines there. Oh, so he's going to do the triple wall-off thingy. But I already have a Spine Crawler wall up, so that's not going to work at all. I don't know what he's doing. But he's probably going to try and... okay. That was a smart decision by him. There was no way that was going to work. However, he's already invested so much in the rush that he's in quite a bit of trouble, simply because it didn't do any damage. He's proxy rexed, so there aren't going to be any Marines at home. He's sending the SCVs home, so he's not going to do an immediate all-in. However, most Terrans in this situation will keep their Marines in front of your base to keep poking at you and being obnoxious. So I'm going to send a handful of my Zerglings around to harass him. He was going to build something there, but he cancelled it. I wonder if this guy hacks. That's weird. Because I don't think he saw the Zerglings coming around. I think this guy might be a hacker. That's very weird. Oh, got a couple SCV kills out of it, and I forced his Marines back, so even if I lose those Zerglings, it's well worth it already. I already have my 4 Queens on the way. The only unfortunate thing at this point is I don't know if he's 4-Racks all-inning or not. I am ahead enough that I'm going to put up another Spine Crawler just in case. I'll also start my gases. This is earlier than you really want to gas, but it's an uncomfortable situation, so you kind of have to be careful. He's probably putting up a command center as main, but I unfortunately don't have an Overlord in position to tell. Okay, yeah. The fact that he's putting up another barracks at that timing means that he definitely has a command center as main. If it was going to be a 4-Racks, he would already have all the barracks he's going to make completed. So if he does end up all inning, it's going to be a later, more delayed one. These Marines are just to poke around and be annoying. That's really fucking annoying. Okay, we see from this wall in, and he does have at least 3 barracks, which means he's either going bio timing, which is unlikely because he doesn't have any add-ons there, and he can't really put the add-ons up because he's in the bottom position. Or he's going a Marine plus Blue Hellion timing. That seems like the more likely option to me. Short of him doing something that just makes absolutely no sense at all. Which is a possibility. I already have speedling started, so I'm going to make a handful of Zerglings go run out of the map, get a little bit of map presence. Hopefully that will allow me to figure out what he's doing. I'm also going to put up a precautionary Baneling nest, just in case. He's getting his his gases at Snatch already, so that really points me to think that he's going mech. And the most common way to open 2 racks into mech is to go Marine, Blue Hellion, timing, and then just transition into regular mech from there. Sorry again. You need to crate her. Okay, so it is actually going to be a bio timing. He's getting upgrades for that. Could still be Hellion Marine, but with Stim and Combat Shield, his factory's late enough that it's not going to be. So, I've got Baneling Tech already. Also have Speedlings already. So I'm in very good shape right now. The only weird thing about this is those gas timings make no sense if he is actually opening bio. So I'm not positive what he's doing, but his factory was late enough, and he was getting a reactor on it, that it probably is going to be pure bio. The reactor will be to switch onto a starport in order to get reactor medevacs. That's the only reason you would be putting a reactor on the starport this late. I've already started circling production, already have Banelings and whatnot, so this will not be a scary push at all. I also have the Zergling sitting here, making sure he doesn't take that base. His build doesn't really make much sense. Like, I'm not sure if he was just really behind after that opening, or what. But his expansion is late. He didn't do any kind of real aggression. He's probably going to start going for drops at some point pretty soon. But I'm pretty well defended against that. I'm going to go poke at his third base and see if I can do any damage to it. If he doesn't have any tanks, as I think he might not given the way he opened, it's possible that Ling Baneling will be able to do pretty good pressure. He does have tanks. He's just now taking that third base. Don't know why it was so late. I already have my fourth base on the way. I have pretty much total map control. This is pretty much exactly where you want to be as a Zerg at this point in the game. So I'm just establishing my economy, setting up scouting, Baneling trap here, and heading up towards Broodlords. Also getting my Infestor count up. It's the most important thing to do at this point in the game. The faster you can do that, obviously the more mana they build up, and the more powerful they are when you get to the late game. Also, I'm expanding all over. Mid-game Terran timing pushes. Sometimes you just actually can't hold them off without losing an expansion. But that's pretty okay because you can just put up a bunch more expansions, and if they are playing that style, then they're not usually set up very well for the late game. So once you get up to a hive tech, they don't really have the proper counters, and you become super efficient. So as long as you have a couple of bases to fall back on and rebuild very quickly, you're fine. So my Greatest Fire has started, also getting 3/3 upgrades. And this guy has done nothing at all offensively. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm in a position to stop pretty much anything he can do, so I'm just very comfortable right now. Okay, here comes his first timing attack. This guy's like a mid-masters player, so I don't know how I got matched up versus him. That was just kind of funny. I'm just gonna remax on Link Baneling and go kill him. He barely even killed any units there. Oh, that was violent? He should stick to Zerg. Didn't know Pegasus was his account.